Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Empath Divine, and I hope all is well. And I hope you're staying safe and you're staying blessed. This reading is going to be for my Aries, my fire signs. What up, Aries? Hope you're doing good, beautiful souls. This is going to be for the week of July 6th to July 12th. General reading of what to expect. Remember, energies change, okay? So if you're seeing something that looks a little shaky, remember the energy can always change. It can go, this, that, and it's always what you're manifesting as well too. But always remember, please take what resonates. Don't try to carry on energy that you feel that does not serve you, because if it doesn't apply, please let it fly. Remember, hit like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Tell a friend so they can tell a friend. And also, you can follow me at Empath Divine for more readings and healing messages as well too. Now, all of the cards are already pre-shuffled, and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? So let's jump on it, all right? Okay. You know, guys, your week to me looks really good. Some little emotions, but as a fire sign, you guys don't stay down for that long and you take charge. And it's definitely showing it in the readings. So I like to go over the part that seems like it has emotion first, and then, yeah. Let's put that there. Yeah, you guys, your cards are looking pretty. I even have the bottom deck one too, and it's clarificating with the swords. You have a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy going on with you. And that usually means that you're putting a lot of thought and a lot of action to things, okay? So it's another thing. Okay, give me 1 minute, because that's the way how I feel Spirit wants the cards to move around. Okay, I'm about to get it started. Alrighty, my Aries, your energy you have is a Nine of Swords energy. I feel like a lot of you have been having restless nights, been feeling despair, you've been feeling let down, just very uncertain about things around you lately. You've probably been in a depressed mode, just want to stay in bed all day. You just really, but I feel like this energy you have for like a couple months, maybe because what's been going on in the world around you, and you feel like you can't move or do things the way you want to do. And this is probably why you had this despair feeling, okay? And, your fire signs, you don't like to be in your emotions for so long, So, I heard that you've been in a rut, okay, and you're tired of having this feeling of being in a rut. And the reason why I say this is because you have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is all about breaking free from a current situation, or breaking free from a repeated cycle or a way of thinking. So you guys, you guys are going to break free from this current situation of this anxiety and overthinking and just restless nights, and being stressed and putting yourself down about challenges that you're currently facing at the moment. Because you're worrying about the future, you're worrying about your bills. It could be a legal matter situation. And I'll tell you in a minute why I said it's a legal matter situation for some of you. And you're just worrying about, am I going to get the justice I deserve? But at the same time, you are a fire sign. You move quickly. You move quickly, you move like you always have drive and motivation, and you guys don't like being in your emotions down like this for so long. So, with this Ace of Swords, this is a new beginning, and you're going to break free from the way of thinking, the repeated cycles, and you don't want to be in this feeling, this energy no more. And what you're going to do is you have Knight of Swords, and you're going to start taking action. You're going to start moving, okay? You're going to start getting creative. You're going to start thinking of ways to get out of this rut, and of ways to get the justice you deserve. Like, you're going to just start speaking things into existence. A lot of, your fire signs are very smart, determined, very educated. You think with the quickness. You can put pieces to the puzzle together. So, the Knight of Swords represent a person with swift movement, and they're very wise and smart, and they, put things together into perspective. So you're going to get out of this rut, you're going to break free, and you're going to be like, okay, I got to get back on my mojo, and I got to, start from the beginning on, get back to the drawing board, I heard. And you're just going to start planning and putting things together, and you're going to start living a little, okay? So this is very good with your energy, how you're starting. You're finally putting this energy to rest, okay? And you guys have the Four of Wands, and this is your energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is a fire energy. So I feel like for some, a lot of you probably been invited to a ceremony or some type of event, and you may have been feeling like bum, like you didn't want to do it. But being that you have this Knight of Swords card and you're like taking action, I feel like you're gonna get out of that cycle of feeling that way, and you're gonna go to this event or somewhere that you got invited to. And it could be a wedding, engagement party, a baby shower, or whatever it can be, but you're gonna go and you guys are gonna have a good time. You're gonna really enjoy yourself, and I feel like it's gonna open doors for you to meet someone also as well. You're gonna end up meeting somebody. It's gonna be turning out like you didn't expect none of this. Like probably some of you don't even want to go to this because of family members or people that's going to be there. But what's making you go is you probably got that one friend or that one cousin or whoever that's like, come on, such and such going to be there. So you're like, okay, I'll go for that person. But you're going to end up meeting somebody there, and it's going to spark something good because you have the Three of Cups that came out. And Three of Cups is a card of celebration. Your cups are going to be overflowing with love and with your emotions. And it's going to be a lot. It's going to make you realize like the fun that you've been missing out on. And it's just going to let you realize like life itself, that, it may not be perfect, but there is things you can make out of it. You're going to just start realizing you're going to be coming into your old self, but more better, coming into your worth and realization of things. And also, with this Three of Cups, it could be overflowing with self-love for yourself and just having self-love for someone else as well too, okay? I'm trying to see what else I'm picking up. A lot of you might be going out with a group of girlfriends that you're like cool with, and you're gonna have the time of your life, I'm hearing too. I don't know, it's just for like ladies night and just self-empowerment, and just, this is for females, I'm saying. You're just gonna get that spark in you. That's for some. But for others, it's definitely your cups are going to be overflowing with joy, with happiness. And, you're going to hear something new coming in. I heard new love arrival, but, it's going to be new opportunities that is just going to have you just ecstatic, and it's going to be giving you that fire and that passion that you once have. But I feel like it has a lot to do with this invitation you're going to be getting to go to. So if you're getting an invitation to go somewhere, you probably had the invitation for a while. And, Spirit's saying go for it because it has a lot of opportunities behind it, okay? Now, you have the Three of Pentacles, and, this represents Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. But, with this energy, this is about a person who's been working really hard with their finances, working hard at work. And, the Spirit's saying that your Pentacles is, symbolizing your money, is going to grow. Because if you look at this picture, you just see like the pentacles. In my eyes, I feel like the pentacles are getting bigger and bigger. Like you're starting off with one, but you have like to me, advancement. Like you're going to go higher, and you're going to be like advancing higher in your career field, in your job position as well too. So all the hard work that you've been going for, you've been like making moves and, making moves with something, or your current title at work, if the position is going to get higher, just know like the bosses, they're watching you, and they're like seeing how hard you've been making moves, how hard you've been working during the pandemic. You've been showing up, you've been putting in that extra work, and you're being noticed. So it's like no good deed goes unnoticed. So you will get the recognition that you deserve, okay? For some of you, I don't know why I just heard this, but for some of you, when I said no good deed goes unnoticed and you would get the recognition you deserve, I feel like for some of you, you might have had to, how can I say this? Like, I don't know, I'm hearing like you might have to sue your place of employment for them not wanting to give you unemployment or workers' comp. It's something I'm hearing too, because, I just feel like that for some of you, that, you know, all that hard work you put in, it's like they try to be sneaky with you, but you're going to get the recognition you deserve for it, okay? And you have the Nine of Pentacles that came out. And, you know, that's Spirit telling you to just enjoy the things around you, the little things. Just enjoy the little things that you do have, whether it's like your kids, or, you know, just a little bit of money that you do have, or you might have love in your life. Just enjoy the things around you. Things might be moving at a slow pace, but things are definitely building up. So Spirit wants you to just get out and just enjoy, and just be, you know, gracious of things you have, especially with this celebration. I mean, going out for some type of event, you know, because things could be worse, okay? And the reason why I was saying that recognition, and, you know, I said a lot, but I said something about justice because this card, okay? And this is what I was holding out. I was trying to save the best for last. You guys have the justice card. And anytime you see that justice card, it's letting you know justice is prevailing. So for a lot of you, like I said, this is probably why you had this energy and you've been stressing, because you've probably been pondering about, you know, a settlement offer you're supposed to be getting. You've probably been going back and forth to court for a divorce, or some certain, or child support, or workers comp, anything with legal things that you were entitled to get. And that's why I said I feel like it could be from work as well too. You know, it's coming into your favor, and you're going to be hearing it and getting update on it, or hearing the news within this week. You're going to be hearing it. Justice is prevailing. It's in the works, because I feel like a lot of you have been battling these legal battles for a while now, and this is why you're like restless. But you are breaking yourself from this cycle and way of feelings, because, you know, you guys are picking it up like, okay, something's about to happen. Or not even that, you probably will get the news first, and that will make you break out of that cycle that you've been feeling, and then you're like, all right, back on my mojo, okay? And yeah, and I instantly felt this. So this justice card is beautiful. Justice is being served. Just know that justice is being served. So any wrongdoing that has been done to you, just know that everything is taking action. You're going to start seeing the results. The justice is going to work into your favor, okay? So this is very beautiful, Aries, for you to see. Now the bottom that you have for this card, for like overall messages as well too, was the Six of Swords. And I like this also because I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are taking a trip. A lot of you are packing your stuff up and you are leaving, like I said, leaving from a current situation. It could be from a current relationship, or, you know, you fire signs are quick. You fire signs can't stay at one place for a long time. A lot of you like to travel. So I feel like for some of you, you are traveling. You might be going away on a vacation. Maybe this place that you're going to is probably like somewhere out of the state or out of the country, and you are leaving. For others, I feel like you know, you're going to get an opportunity, and that's why you have this Knight of Swords, and it's going to be causing you to take swift action and go forward for this, okay? I feel like you're going forward for your happiness, you know, going forward for your future. So a lot of you are going to be leaving, packing your things up, and going for your happiness, okay? So I do see a lot of you leaving the state. I heard permanent. So a lot of you are just packing up and you're taking that trip and you're leaving. You are done. You are tired of being in this situation. You're tired of feeling stuck. You're probably in a relationship with someone and you don't want to be there, or you're in a living arrangement or roommate or whatever you are doing. You just don't want to be in that situation no more. You're packing up and you're leaving. You're going for your happiness, okay? So that's what I'm hearing from that. So Aries, this is very good for you guys, because you guys always have that drive and determination, and it's like you felt like, hey, I have not been myself and I need to get out of this rut. But definitely with this Justice card is very beautiful, because things are working in your favor, and you're going to get that mojo back, okay? So this emotion, this Nine of Swords emotion, you're only going to be in this situation temporarily. I feel like you've been in this situation for months, but like in this week, you're finally just coming out of it. You're like, new month, new time, new wave. Now I'm working on the next step of my happiness, okay? You're like getting your mojo back. You're coming into yourself, okay? So the next four cards actually came out for you guys was messages for your love life. And if you're not looking for love, then it doesn't apply, okay? So we have keep an open mind, okay? And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So you guys might ran into somebody and this person is not what you're used to going with. Maybe it could be, you know, they're a different religion from you, or, you know, maybe they're short and you don't like short. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they're from a different background from you, but it doesn't stop the instant connection and spiritual connection and mental connection you have with this person. And you know, everybody has a flaw. Even you have a flaw. You may not think you have a flaw, but you have a flaw. And it's like, you know, you can't let imperfection stop you from being with. If they have everything else, they treat you right, they treat you with respect, they love you, they care for you, they showing you that, you know, they're the one. Why are you letting a small imperfection of them stop you? Okay, so you know that's where it's telling you, just keep an open mind on your relationship, because this is definitely your soulmate coming in, and you definitely have this feelings for this person. Okay, so that's for some. You have passion, and you know that makes sense with the open mind. Like there's a lot of passion brewing, and the relationship is getting intense. Okay, so a lot of you have a lot of passion. You guys are a fire sign, so it's, you could have another fire sign you're with, and I'm hearing a water sign, so some of you might be with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well too. And it's just they are lighting your fire. They are, it's just intense going on with this passion. Okay, and see, this is why I was thinking about that past life relationship. A lot of you definitely have a soulmate that's coming in. And, you know, you might be saying, I don't go for this type of person, but why am I so attracted? Because this was a past life relationship. You guys been together multiple years ago. And that's why there is so much passion and intensity into this relationship, okay? For others, this person will come in. If you didn't meet this person yet, they definitely will come in. But I feel like for a lot of you, with the keep an open mind and the passion, this person has already been in this, been in your vision and view. I don't know, I just feel that. And yes, this was what I was looking for too, because with that energy and this Three of Cups, when I said empowerment, and when you have the Nine of Swords energy, how you've been feeling, and you got the Ace of Swords with breaking free from a current cycle, love yourself is perfect for that. I feel like a lot of you are learning your worth, you're learning your value, and you're loving yourself. You're putting yourself first. And this makes a lot of sense with why you will be taking this Six of Swords energy, and with the Knight of Swords going for action, and Ace of Swords. And now you are at the point of your life that you are putting yourself first, loving yourself, okay? Because a lot of you could have had a toxic relationship prior to that, okay? Maybe a lot of you could have had a divorce not that long ago, and it left you not knowing your worth, okay? So a lot of you are loving yourself, okay? This message is an inner guidance message, and it says you're already doing it, okay? And it's saying stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So it's saying keep going for your destination. It has a lot to do with this Six of Swords of traveling. And you know, Spirit's letting you know you're already on the right path. You're making moves, and you really are, because you have the Ace of Swords. You're breaking free, and you're taking swift action and movement. So you are already making the moves that you know are making. So Spirit wants you to know, just keep staying focused on your happiness. Keep staying focused on where you're trying to, you know, your destination, where you're trying, your journey, your path, where you're going. You are doing it. Don't overthink. Get out of this Nine of Swords energy with overthinking and under putting yourself down, because you are doing it. You are making the first steps to healing, okay? These next messages are messages from your angels that you need to know. And it's, you know, you have the Teresa card, and basically it's basically saying that you've been caring for everybody else, and now it's time for you to put yourself first and start caring for yourself. Okay, I feel like a lot of you just, even a relationship you could have been dealing with, you've been putting this person's needs before yours, and now it's time for you to take care of your happiness, your physical well-being and mental well-being, as long as your spiritual well-being, okay? And you know, it says, when see, it's all about taking care of yourself. Time for you to, you know, have a, you know, relax and take a nice bath, go for a pedicure, get a spa, you know, just, especially with this invitation, take this invitation, go out, celebrate accomplishments that you have been taking. Even if some of you gotten a divorce from somebody, that's something to celebrate, because you broke out of that old way of living. You've been feeling down, you've been feeling depressed with the situation, you haven't been happy, and you decided to take that step and leave. That's something to celebrate about, okay? And this card is still saying the same thing, you know, meditating. It's time for you to meditate and really just think about, you know, the next steps that you want to take, and this voyage and this trip that you're thinking about taking and leaving. You know, Spirit wants you to really reflect on it, reflect on your life, and just reflect on your goals, okay? And your accomplishments. Meditating is good. It brings your vibrations up as well too, okay? And these are messages from the universe, okay? We have the sacred self, okay? And it's saying, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the rhythm of life. It's time for you to unleash your gifts. It's time for you to get creative. That's why I said too, also with the Ace of Swords and that Knight of Swords, it's all about taking action, using your creative thoughts and creative gifts of what you know what you want to do. So it's time for you to unleash your spirits. It's time for you to like really go for what you want. It's time for you to put it out there. You know, no more holding back. Now is not the time. You have the fire in you, okay? And you have downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven. So messages you're getting is coming from heaven in the astral realm. You're going to start putting things together. You're going to start getting pieces and clues to the puzzle. And, you know, especially with this Justice card, you're going to start getting results and answers. And you're going to start just like really like getting the justice that you deserve, okay? Even with the Three of Pentacles, when you're working hard, people's going to start noticing it. Things are going to start being put together, okay? These two messages are from Archangel Raphael regarding healing messages. And I love this one. A lot of people's been getting this since the readings I've been doing. It's calling upon Archangel Raphael for help. Call upon your guides. You know, thank them and then ask them to remove your problems and give you a solution. Ask them to give you that confidence and that strength that you need to keep pushing forward, okay? Ask and you should receive, okay? Don't ever be afraid to contact your guides and your ancestors, because that's what they're here for, okay? And then we have the second opinion card. You know, I feel like for some of you, it's time for you to get a second opinion on a situation you've been going through, medical situation. And you know, I heard Spirit says it's not as bad as the doctor is making it to be. And they're saying there's simple solutions that can help solve this problem, but it's better to get a situation, to get the opinion from a doctor that can give you a more natural and sensible approach to it. And I also heard for some, surgery is not necessary. And also the number of medications they're trying to prescribe you is not needed. Because they said you decide to stick with what this doctor is telling you, this is only going to cause further problems to what you're having. Because it seems like this doctor is trying to either, you know, keep prescribing you with prescriptions every time you're telling them a problem that you're having. They just want to go, okay, and just keep writing you a prescription and take. And you're like, no, I don't want to be addicted and doped to these prescriptions. I want to get to the root of the problem. And then I feel for some, the doctor's trying to suggest surgery. And you know within yourself that, you know what I mean, that you don't need no surgery. You feel it in your bones, something's not right. And that Spirit telling you, you know, get a second opinion from a doctor that has a more natural approach to it. Because I'm hearing the situation is serious, but it's not as serious, because maybe that's why this doctor is sitting here trying to write these prescriptions. But yeah, it's like you can get a more natural approach to it than them trying to prescribe you with more medication or yeah. Because they're saying this doctor have more better insight on this situation, okay? So Spirit wants you to take it as it resonates, but this can be for some of you that's like going back and forth with a doctor. It's time for you to get a second opinion. And I even heard, you know, just because the second opinion, it just give you more options to feel like what you need to do. But you know, I'm really hearing Spirit say you need to probably change this doctor. You might even change this doctor once you get the second opinion from this doctor, because you're gonna like the approach that this doctor has, okay? That's for some. take that as it resonates, okay? I don't know if it's stomach issues with some of you, or I don't know. But it just seems like the doctor is just trying to like give you just dope you up on medication, and that's not needed. You don't want to be a zombie. Okay, this card wasn't even supposed to be in my deck because I use this for other decks, but Spirit is telling me to say this, okay? It was the abbreviation of September. So I want you guys to take that as it resonates. I don't know if this holds any significance of something, but this was supposed to be for when I do like a lover's reading, and it wasn't supposed to be in this deck, but Spirit says put it out. So this September can hold some kind of significance and value to some of you, okay? And this is beautiful. Romance is near. Okay. And I love this. I don't chase, I attract. That's right. You don't chase. You attract. You attract your happiness. You attract positivity. You know. I want to pull out one more card because I feel like something else needs to come up for you, Aries. Yeah, that card wasn't supposed to have came out, but that card wasn't supposed to have came out. Okay, let's see what this is saying. Throw the trash out and proceed to a new bag. You know, I feel like what this card is all about, throwing the past out and proceeding forward. Okay, going for it. That's what the Knight of Swords, going for it, taking action, okay? Purpose of life. Yes, a lot of you are realizing your purpose of life now, and you're knowing what you have to do. You know, you're getting that drive, you're getting that passion, that motivation back, okay? Okay. Yeah. Okay, my Aries, this was very beautiful for you guys, and I just pray that you get your fire back in you and stay motivated, stay determined. I hope that this can give you some clarity and some insight onto your reading. Remember, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, stay safe, my Aries.